guys, my name is William Carpenter. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo. I've been training in martial arts for the last 40 years, primarily grappling for the last 30. My goal today is to help you destroy the learning curve in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This first technique is a core technique, one that's taught and used on a regular basis in BJJ. It's the cross choke. My goal is to give you some tips and tricks to make it a higher percentage move for you. Thanks, I hope you enjoy it. First things first, guys, we need to make sure that she has good top position, I have good bottom position. She's gonna hourglass her elbows slightly in, making sure that one hand is in front of her chin to work as a kickstand for two reasons: to keep me down and to keep her up. My goal for this choke is to get very deep with my right hand to begin with. The problem is it's very hard to break someone down that has good posture to establish that power grip. So I start as high as I can right off the bat. From this position, I need to pull her down to establish a deeper grip. To do that, I'm going to attack her pivot point. I consider the pivot point basically to be the knee and the elbow of my opponent. For this technique, I'm going to flange the elbow out in a semicircle at the same time that I pull down and that I use my legs to break her down. As I break her down here, I use a thumb down, 4 fingers in grip to anchor her in place. This is a big deal for me. I wasn't able to keep people down with a thumb up grip near as efficiently. When I broke people down with a thumb down grip, I was able to keep them down lower, longer, opening up the lapel and buying myself time to insert this right hand. From this position, I sometimes let them posture slightly, just enough so that I can feed this right hand in deep now. And when I feed it in this time, it's going to be deep enough to finish the choke. From this grip, I establish a tight fist and a straight wrist. It's important that you guys understand, especially white and blue belt, that you don't finish these chokes the way you insert the hand. You insert your hands vertically, but you finish horizontally. You guys have to understand how to twist. So I've broken her down, I've established my anchor grip, and now I'm feeding in deep with my right hand so that I can start this choke. From here, she's gonna posture up slightly. I'm gonna allow her just to get a little bit up, not allowing her to engage this kickstand though. I hip out slightly and I elevate the chin. In doing so, I feed my 4 fingers in on my left hand and I engage my forearms in place. In this position right here, this is where I begin to choke, right off the bat. If you watch Miss Williamson, if I do this properly and I engage my wrists, she'll tap here. If she doesn't, she'll go to sleep. So if it's deep, you'll be able to do this. If you're here, it's not gonna work, guys. You've got to have that deep grip. She knows the counter to this. The counter's super effective. That's why people stop doing this choke. She's gonna push my elbow, flanging it up, and answer the phone between my forearms. In doing so, she can break my grip, pushing my arm down, and hopefully she can pass my guard. I need to make sure that doesn't happen. So after I've broken her down and I've established my anchor grip, I've got my second hand in, I'm gonna insert my right knee and control her arm, closing my guard if possible and finishing the choke. Good.